He just came to fix her laptop, but when a folder named, "Just Me," popped open, Raymond froze. The moment the folder opened, Raymond felt his heartbeat slam against his ribs. It was supposed to be a simple service call, a quick fix before heading home. He wasn't prepared to stare into a digital vault of a world he thought he had left behind. A world he once belonged to. He blinked hard, but the name on the folder stayed the same. Just Me. And the laptop owner, the woman standing only a few feet away, practicing her warm-ups, had no idea he had just stumbled into her most private place. Amelia Hart, the rising singer the whole city adored, the woman with a voice like light cutting through fog, the woman the world knew, and the woman he used to know. Before fame, before lights, before she stopped being Amy from apartment 4B, before he disappeared without saying goodbye. Chapter 1, Raymond. The grand hall echoed with soft piano music, waiters preparing for Amelia's winter concert. Christmas lights draped across pillars, poinsettias glowing red from every corner. It felt like magic, except to Raymond, whose worn uniform and calloused hands made him feel like he didn't belong in that world. He kept his eyes down, fingers working quickly. He had promised himself he'd get in and get out. But then the folder opened. Inside were dozens of voice recordings, unpolished, raw, emotional. Her real voice, without the spotlight. But what froze him wasn't the sound quality. It was the melodies. He knew them, all of them. They were the songs she used to whisper through the thin walls of their old apartment building, the songs that kept him alive when life had been cruelest. He clicked one without thinking. Her voice poured out, soft, trembling, almost broken. Raymond's breath caught. Then, Raymond, his entire world lurched. He hadn't heard that voice say his name in 7 years. Slowly, he turned. Amelia stood behind him in her red rehearsal gown, shock widening her eyes. What are you doing?" she whispered, staring at the screen. "How do you know these songs?" Raymond swallowed hard. I shouldn't have opened it. It was an accident." But she stepped closer, emotion tightening her expression. "No one knows these. I never released them. I never even performed them." Her voice dropped. "Only one person ever heard me sing these." The air cracked with unspoken recognition. "You. Chapter 2, The Past That Never Died. They sat backstage in the quiet room, facing each other for the first time since they were teenagers navigating broken homes and thin walls. "You vanished," Amelia finally said, her voice soft but razor-edged. "One night you were there, the next you were gone. I didn't have a choice," Raymond murmured. His hand instinctively touched the faint scar on his forearm, the reminder of the night everything fell apart. His father's drunken rage, the shattered bottle, the hospital visit, the social worker who said, "You're being moved." He'd been taken out of the building before dawn. "I wanted to tell you," he whispered. "But they took me away before I could even pack." Amelia's eyes glistened. "All these years, I thought you didn't care." "Care?" He almost laughed. "Amy, your singing kept me alive. On nights when I had no one, your voice was the only good thing I had." Her breath hitched. "And then you disappeared," she whispered. "I wrote those songs because of you. Every single one." Raymond's heart twisted painfully. But before either could speak again, the stage manager burst in. "Amelia, you're on in 10. She wiped her eyes quickly. Raymond stood, stepping aside. "That's your world now," he murmured. "Go shine." But Amelia shook her head. "No, not without you." Chapter 3, A Song for the Lost. The hall filled with people, families, couples, executives, fans. The festive decorations shimmered as Amelia stepped onto the stage. But instead of performing her chart-topping single, she approached the mic with trembling hands. "I want to start tonight with a song no one's heard before," she said. "A song from where I came from, and for someone I never got to thank." The audience murmured. Backstage, hidden behind the curtains, Raymond felt his knees weaken as the first notes began. It was the song she wrote after he disappeared. A song about loss, a song about waiting, a song about a boy who saved her without knowing. Her voice filled the hall, rich, emotional, heartbreaking. Halfway through, she looked toward where he stood hidden, and smiled. An invitation, a bridge to the past, a promise. Chapter 4, The Moment Everything Changed. As she reached the final chorus, Amelia stepped away from the mic and motioned to the piano at center stage. The audience turned. Raymond froze. "No," he mouthed. "I can't." But Amelia whispered into the mic, her voice carrying through the hall. He's the reason I ever learned to sing. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Someone guided Raymond forward, maybe a stagehand, maybe fate. His hands shook as he sat at the piano. He hadn't played in years. But when Amelia began humming the melody, his fingers remembered. Together, they performed the song. One voice, one piano. And the entire hall fell into stunned silence. Not because it was perfect, but because it was honest. Because two broken kids had found each other again. At the final note, Amelia turned to him. The audience disappeared. Lights faded. Nothing existed but them. I missed you, she whispered. Raymond's voice shook. I never stopped. Chapter 5. The challenges that followed. Reconnecting wasn't easy. Raymond carried guilt, trauma, and the weight of a life he thought wasn't good enough for her. Amelia struggled with fame, pressure, and a world where her heart never felt safe. They fought misunderstandings. They fought fear. They fought the belief that they came from different worlds now. But what always brought them back was the music only they knew. The music they had survived together. Slowly, Raymond rebuilt his confidence. Amelia learned to trust again. He attended her rehearsals. She visited his tiny workshop. He helped her write new songs. She helped him heal old scars. And together, they created a melody neither had ever found alone. Final chapter, the Song of U.S. Months later, Amelia stood under the same concert hall lights as Raymond tuned the piano. The hall was empty except for them. I have something for you, she said. She set her phone next to him and tapped play. It was a new song. Soft, hopeful, filled with quiet love. He listened. That's beautiful, he murmured. She smiled shyly. It's called Home. Raymond felt his chest tighten. Why? Because, she said, taking his hand, that's what you've always been. And as they stood there in the warm glow of the Christmas lights, their fingers intertwined, Raymond realized something. Life had broken them apart. But music, their music, had always been waiting to bring them back. And now, after all those years, they were finally home. If you want 10 hyper-realistic image prompts or a full SEO package, just say the word